Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be showing off our Super Battle Road Sibling Bond No Item Run. For this run, we decided to go with the LR Go Bros lead, that's the LR Gohan and Goten, with a friend lead as the LR Tapion and Minotia. A little less leader skill ability being that he only gives a 130% to siblings bond. It's far more beneficial because he's a good linking partner for the AGL Tapion that transforms into giant form Hirudegarn. So we're going to go ahead and kick this first turn off with the Android 17 and 18's active skill. Go ahead and remove one enemy's attacks for the turn. It's basically a free Ghost Usher for one enemy, so we're going to use it on the Fizz Kid Goku, being that he was dealing the most amount of attacks in that turn, and figure if we can focus down all of our attacks on Roshi, we won't be taking too much damage on anyone with Krillin. We didn't want that Goku doing many attacks to the AGL Android 17 and 18. Okay. So first attack here goes off with 17 and 18 against Roshi. I'm going to go ahead and seal him up so we know now we don't have to worry the rest of the turn about him super attacking anyone on the rotation. Okay. Android 17 and 18 going to take him out. Alright, this AGL EZA is super strong when paired with the Tech Android, so that's why I brought them along. Tapion and Minotia going to focus down on Kid Goku, who is a Fizz type, so they're going to have the type advantage, being that they are STR types. They do get the double super, so 2 defense lowers, so pretty much anybody who attacks him in this rotation is going to have no issues taking him out. We are going to put AGL Tapion in front, since he has that massive damage reduction after his EZA. We're going to put him in front to absorb whatever hits may come our direction. We're going to have him super attack Kid Goku. We'll pretty much target down Kid Goku and just ensure that he goes down. It's probably overkill by the time we get to Gohan and Goten, but I just want to be sure. So, Tapion does get the double super, which means Tapion himself is actually able to take out Kid Goku, which means Tech Ultimate Gohan and the LR Gobros can focus down on the Tech Krillin youth. Tech Gohan gets the double super, so if by some miracle we make it back to this turn, he's not taking any damage. And lo and behold, we do get the super from Krillin. Good thing we got the double defense raise here, since now we only take 128k. It's still a lot, but it's actually good that we took that much, because now it means we just have to survive one rotation on the next turn, and AGL Tapion's transformation into Hirudegarn is going to take place. So we have 3 enemies here, which means we can activate the android's active skill to eliminate attacks from one enemy. So we're going to go ahead and use their active skill to stop the STR TN's attacks, being that he is attacking multiple times in the first slot as well as throughout the rest of the rotation. We don't want to put anybody up front, so may as well just allow ourselves the ability to raise our defense before taking attacks from anyone else. Okay. The orbs lined up perfectly. We get 7 tech orbs with the tech androids, which means they're going to get a pretty decent chunk of attack and defense for whoever they're going to attacking, which means I'm not worried about taking any attacks outside of a super from Master Shen. Tech Android's going to target Chaozu. They do get the seal. No double super. Had we got that double super, probably would have taken them out. See, almost no damage on the Tech Androids. I did bring along this STR-18 simply because with the LR Gobros, there we go, we got the transformation with Tapion into Hirudegarn. But as I was saying, I brought along the STR Android 18 because after her Easy Ace, she gets damage reduction as long as there is a Goten, Trunks, or Krillin on the team. Since LR Gohan and Goten has a Goten in it, it fulfills that condition. So she's giving the allies some support as well as getting that damage reduction. The nice thing about guaranteeing Hirudegarn's transformation is it's free, no damage. He dodges all attacks. Not that giant forms take any damage, but at the very least, you know, we're able to get off a couple attacks here of free damage to help whittle down some of these other enemies. So we were able to take out the TN, and now we just focus down on the N-type enemy here, being that we have quite a number of tech units. Get another round of RNG blessing us with another round of giant form for Hirudegarn. We don't get the super in the middle. That's the hard thing about these giant forms is because they don't link, you're getting no extra key from your links, and you gotta just rely on the leader skill key. And unlike other giant forms, Tapion doesn't give himself as enough key to super all the time. Baby is a good example of this. Okay, so now we're back down, and all that's left is one final enemy. We're going to put AGL Tapion in front. So that way, you know, even though we won't kill him, he'll at least have been attack lowered by Tapion's super attack. Alright, we got the attack and defense lower. STR Tapion and Minotia. Going to further lower his attack and defense, so he's not going to be doing anything to anyone the rest of this match. Alright, perfect. So we're going to go ahead and set up our rotations and activate the LR Gobro's active skill. To just go ahead and finish off the enemy without having to worry about taking any hits. Their active skill can be activated against one enemy who's 50%, or when your health is 50% or less, so we were able to activate that because we had super low HP there. And being that we're still less than 50%, Hirudegarn's transformation takes place once again. Great way to start out the rotation. You basically get a couple rounds of free damage here. We are able to pick up enough Fizz Key Spheres to get a super here. Not enough on the second slot there, and not enough again in the third, but that's okay. Because I have some additional built into mine, so he might additional super attack. He is rainbow, but we shall see. Okay, we do get the additional attack, but no additional super attack. We're going to keep dodging Piccolo's super. I always liked that animation. I'm still upset that he was one of the World Tournament cards I couldn't pull. That AGL Gohan there. Okay, we get another round of Hirudegarn. Once again, not enough to super though, but we're just going to keep focusing down the Gohan, try to get as many attack and defense lowers as we can. So no super attacks on this rotation. Alright, and we get the third round. Right, the nice. Hirudegarn is able to pull that off, so we get a third round of free damage from the giant form Hirudegarn here. Once again, not enough to super attack though in any slots. We gotta pray we get an additional, but either way, it's still free damage, which just helps make sure that we're able to take down the Gohan when we eventually do come back from the transformation here. Sorry about that. We do get the additional attack, but no additional super. So, you know, giant form transformation's over. We got AGL Tapion and STR Tapion back together. You know, Android 18, while not linking, is still providing the support to the two. And in retrospect, I kind of feel like I should have put SDR Tapion in front here. Piccolo's Fizz. He would have absorbed that attack better. But it still worked out. My big concern here is if neither one of these guys kill Gohan, Tapion could take some damage if he takes a super. But we get lucky. No super there. Android 18 is able to finish off Gohan and absorb some of these hits from Piccolo, being it that she is an STR type. Sorry about that. We're going to go ahead and use the android's active skill to go ahead and stop any attacks coming from Piccolo this turn. So if you didn't notice, or if you don't know, their skill can only be used when you have 3 enemies or when you have 1 enemy. If you have 2 enemies, can't be used. If you have more than 3 enemies, can't be used. So most of the time in Super Battle Road, you're going to find yourself able to use it. But if you have that rare situation where, like here, where there's only 2 enemies to fight, you'll have to kill someone first before you can use it. So there we go. Now we're going to just start whittling away at Piccolo here. The AGL androids didn't get as much attacks off as I had wanted. That's alright. We've guaranteed ourselves a seal, which means he won't be super attacking next turn. All we have to do is worry about normals. Okay, so we are just over the mark, which means we aren't able to use Gohan and Goten's active skill. We're going to throw Tapion in front here, get a little bit of heal from the AGL orbs. Okay. And pick up these Fizz orbs and these last 3 STR orbs. So no 18 keys on this one, just wasn't able to get the orbs on the RNG drop, but that's alright. AGL Tapion is going to absorb the damage. And I thought Tapion and Minotia would have taken him out there, but that's alright. We do get the double super attack with Gohan and Goten, which, again, still not enough to take him out. This is surprising. He does not want to die. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and throw the AGL androids in front. Since we're not able to pick up any tech orbs, we're not going to see that high of numbers from the tech androids. So we're just going to put these guys up front. And, you know, after EZA, these guys are super good. Okay. And just like that, they finish off Piccolo just under 2 million attack damage. There you have it, folks. That's my no item run for the Siblings Bond SBR, the newest stage added on Global. Like I said, the key to this was finding a friend who had the Tapion and Minotia. Not many people have summoned for them, and neither have I. neither did I, so I never got the opportunity to get them. But they work really well together with the AGL Tapion. You basically got a free turn of no damage when they're together. I also wanted to try out the AGL and the Tech Androids working together. It did take a couple tries, but we eventually got the right setups and the right rotations quick enough to make this work. So that's the video, guys. If you liked the video, give the video a like. If you've got any cool setups you'd like me to try out or that you tried out on this run, write them in the comments below. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks, everybody, and aloha.